So this is one of the workshop for you to take the first step toward achieving your dream career. And I believe most of you are in the UK. As when I was looking at the registration, many of you are from London side, West Midland, Bolton, Manchester, Salford, Norwich, and several different places as well. So all of you are coming to UK and looking for your dream career and dream job. So that is why we come up with this workshop that you understand and you know what is the dream career and what can you do or what should you do to achieve your dream job or to achieve your dream career. So in this workshop, what we are going to do today is we are going to look into what is needed, where you are lacking behind, and what clarity do you need to go for your dream job. Because what happened, many of the people, when they come from different countries and they come to UK, they sometimes don't have much idea about what is happening in the UK market, which area they should go for, because they don't have any clue sometime, because they were thinking about there are they are thinking about there are some people joining, and let me admit them as well. So we were talking about the many of you come to UK and you are looking for a dream career, but you don't have much idea how to go for it, what to do, what is required that you can achieve your dream career or at least a dream job, which is much needed. So for that, there are some possibilities where we are going to talk about in this workshop today that you can do to achieve your dream career. There are some exercises as well, since many of you might not have idea that what you want to do. So let me ask you, the first question is, let me ask you, what do you think, what you want to do, what is your dream career? Could you please write it in the chat box? What is your dream career? Which field you want to go for, or what you want to do as a profession, or which makes you happy as well? So could you please write in the chat box? Civil engineer in NHS, Mary, very good. What else? Anybody else? Business analyst, okay. Anything else? Anything else, guys? Okay. Supply chain specialist. All right. Now, so in this workshop, we are going to talk about clarity. As I can see, there are many people in this room, but most of you might not come up with the idea that this is what I want to do, because sometimes you don't have clarity. So when you come to UK, countries like UK, then at that time, most of us are confused that what we are going to do. So in that case, we are going to do some exercises and we will try to bring clarity today that this is what you wanted to do. Many of you might not get clarity by the end of this workshop as well, but I will give them an exercise to do so they can get clarity of what they want to do, what is their dream job by the end of this session, and you can practice it later on. I'm sure that within 2-3 practice, you will have some clarity. Okay, this is what you wanted to do. This workshop is not to get you a job, that you are going to get a job, but this workshop is to get you towards the dream job. Okay, the best outcome of your life, what you want to do. Now, I'm Dr. Mandeep Sani. I have been in UK since last 20 years. The reason why I'm running this workshop, I will let you know in the middle of this workshop once you're done with the exercise. There is a reason why I'm not telling you right now. But my 20-year experience in the UK, being on several different jobs, being a lecturer in a reputed organization, in a reputed university, I have been in many other universities as well, which I'm going to reveal by the middle of this workshop. So let's do the first exercise of this workshop, and that exercise is extremely important. you know the reason why I say that, because sometimes when we don't have clarity, we need to go inside ourselves, and we need to think about what we actually want to do. So the first exercise for you is, um, I'm asking a question, that what is dream success for you? What do you think? What is dream success for you? Write it in the chat box, please. What is your dream success? It could be, several different things. That, okay, this is what I call the dream success: being a billionaire, being a millionaire, or multimillionaire, multi-billionaire. That could be one of the success. Or being really good in job, being specialist in something like supply chain specialist Pavitra wants to do. So what is it? What is your dream success for you? What do you think? Okay, fulfill my professional career. Okay, fulfilling your professional career, but how you are going to fulfill that? How do you say that this is success for you? How you are going to fulfill that? Land in dream job and achieve all heights. All heights. Which heights, Prasanna? That is confusing. That is a question mark. Which heights you want to achieve? You have to be specific. That, okay, this is what you want to achieve. You want to achieve that job, that you one day you become a general manager of uh, you know a company who is manufacturing robots, or who is manufacturing something else, or who is into AI, or who is into some other field. So that need to be very specific. Get financial freedom by achieving it in my core field. Okay, Subhashri, core field. Obviously, you haven't mentioned about your core field, but I'm sure that you have the idea which is your core field. And financial freedom, financial freedom can be different for different people. So this is what we are going to talk about today, that financial freedom could be different for different people. Sampath, I wanted to be a successful businessman in multiple platform, and the truth is I have no idea where to start. Okay, that is why we are doing this workshop, and that is why I believe, Sampath, you are here to get clarity on what you actually looking for. Now, let me just check if somebody is waiting in the lobby. Think no. Okay, but let me just quickly check uh, if we are live on YouTube. No, we are not. So there is something wrong with the live. Okay, no problem. I'll put the video later on. So let's keep going on. Now, I want you to do an exercise. I want you to close your eyes for 1 to 2 minutes and think about, visualize what is your dream career. Visualize what you are doing. So, for example, if you say that you are in an office, what is happening in that office? What people are doing in that office? People are approaching you, what they're talking about, what they're saying to you. Now, when you start doing this exercise, initially, you might not get the clear picture. Your thoughts might go here and there and here and there. But think about, what do you think? What is your dream career? Visualize it. So you need to close your eyes, take a deep breath, And then focus on your forehead over here on your third eye. Focus on your forehead and think about your dream career, what you are doing, what is dream success for you. So, for example, somebody says financial freedom. So you might be visualizing something which is the money is coming into you. I'm not giving the ideas, but visualize what you are doing. So I need you to visualize from now on. And after 1 minute, I will break the silence. So we will be silent, just visualizing, and after 1 minute, I will be breaking the silence. You can start now. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, release it, inhale, exhale, and focus on your forehead, on your third eye, and visualize. Keep thinking, visualize. Okay, thank you. I believe you have visualized something. Now, I need you to write in the chat box or use your microphone to talk about that what have you visualized. Write in the chat box or talk about what have you visualized. Anyone? Either talk through or write in the chat box what have you visualized. You can use your microphone to talk through. Nobody is writing. Okay. So whatever you have visualized, I believe you might have got something that this is how your future, your dream success will look like. Now we are going to talk about the skills you require. So if you visualize something, you have to think about what skills do you require. So for example, let me just take an example from Pavitra. Pavitra talked about the supply chain specialist. So for to be a supply chain specialist, what skills do you require? To be a supply chain specialist, what skills do you require? That is the question. Now I need you to, whatever profession you have thought about, I need you to write like 3 to 4 skills that these are the skills I will require. Think about 3 to 4 skills that these skills you will you will require to achieve that dream or achieve that visualization. Okay, it made you looking at my parents in my dream house, professionally, and multiple places. Everyone reporting me, and I'm coming back to core. I need to starting from scratch. Okay, so you looked at the dream house. Now, what skills do you require, Guna, to achieve that dream house? Being happy with your parents, and obviously doing something as well. Visualize like achieving dreams and becoming a successful person. Okay, in what type of office you are, what will you require to achieve that dream. You need to think about a profession, that you are in a profession, maybe supply chain, maybe robotics, maybe some other profession, and you are visualizing yourself in some office or your dream job. What you think is a dream job, because dream job could differ from person to person. Dream career can differ from person to person, and that is why all of us need different type of skills to achieve that dream career. So just note down to 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 skills, whatever you can think of. And now I need you to go to the uh, to make an Excel sheet like this and write the skills in the Excel sheet. So, for example, you come up with, for example, communication skills. So you write in communication skills. We got a sheet available. Okay, that's good, Shubhashri. So we got a sheet available. If you want that, I you can download the sheet, but at the same time, you can just you can just make a rough. If you go to this link, there will be a sheet to download. You can download it, and or you can make a rough table and just write it down. So, for example, communication. Now, this exercise we're doing is called ikigai. Ikigai, which is Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word. What that means is why we wake up in the morning. What is our reason to wake up in the morning? What drives you or your motivation to wake up in the morning? Which means something that give you happiness, and you wake up in the morning very easily, that okay, I want to do something, I want to perform, I want to go to my office, I want to go to my lecture, I want to go somewhere else, I want to do something, and that drive your motivation to wake up, maybe at 6 o'clock, maybe at 5 o'clock, then maybe at 7 o'clock, maybe at 10 o'clock, whatever time. Okay, now that ikigai gives us what we like, what we love, what is our passion, what we are good at, which is our vocation, what we are good at, can we get paid for that skill, and how the world need it. So that will give us the clarity that what we are visualizing, is it worth doing, or what we are thinking, is it worth doing, what skills do we have or what skills we don't have. So for example, Pavitra said supply chain specialist. To be a supply chain specialist, you need communication, you need data analysis skills, you need some other skills, for example, logistics and operation management. Now, what I need you to do, if you create that rough table, what I need you to do to score in each and every cell, that, for example, communication. How much do I love communicating? Out of 10, how many grades, or how much score you will give to communication? How many people love, or how much you love communication? So for example, my I love communicating, uh, let's say 7 out of 10. Okay, 7 out of 10, I love communicating. Okay, how good I am in communication? I love communication, 7 out of 10, but that doesn't mean that I am good in communicating. So maybe I'm only 3 out of 10 I'm good at communicating. And then how likely I'm going to get paid well for the skills? If I have that skill, will that skill pay me? Yes or no? Highly likely that if you have good communication, then obviously you can go for different type of jobs. You can go for different type of portals where you can communicate with people. You can be in sales, you can be in marketing, you can be in teaching, you can be a more motivational presenter, or you can be some several different type of profession. Yes, how likely? I would say nine. I can get paid from communication. Does it add value to the world? Now the fourth one: does it add value? How much will the skill benefit to the world? Communication. If I have better communication skills, will it add value to the other people? Maybe the family, maybe the community. If something add value, then we can analyze, yes, if something is adding value to other people life, then obviously it will I can get paid because of that skill. So I would say, okay, logically that okay, it will add value 7. Okay, now I came up with that scoring. I will just add those scores. uh, 17 plus 9, 26, I believe. So the total score is 26. Now I will add scores to other as well. Let's say 6. You have to be very honest about how much do you love about it, and how good you are on that skill. Are you going to get paid because of that skill? Are you Does the people around the globe, do they need that skill? Do they should they have that skill? For example, AI skill. AI is something new. Everybody should have AI skill, at least not to create AI, just to make sure that you can use AI. Okay, so this is what you require. So how good? Let's say data analysis. I'm not good at all, so it's 2. How likely I will get paid? Maybe 10 if I go for data analysis. How much the world needed is 10 again, or maybe 7, 8, whatever. Just come up with something which you honestly think that this is the number. And let's suppose it's 10, 20, 26, 28. So and then you come up with the other skills as well. Now in that case, what is happening here? You are coming up with something that, okay, this is what you love to do. Okay, that could be your passion, that is your dream job, you want to do that. But the problem is you don't have the skill. Now that will give you, okay, you don't have that skill, so that is what you need to learn. Idea is the main idea of ikigai, which is ikigai, which is the Japanese word. uh, ikigai, Japanese word. The main idea is you do something which makes you happy. Don't do anything which is not making you happy. Many of you might be working at McDonald's, or working at maybe a restaurant, working at a convenience store or off license. Are you happy there? Yes, we be happy when we are getting paid. But are we actually happy? We need money. Okay, many of us have maybe shortage of money, and we desperately need money. So that is why we are working at these places. But are you happy with that job? The best job in the world is being happy in that. Now the question, the earlier you might be thinking, the why I'm running these workshops. Now based on my ikigai, I am more than happy in comparison with the other profession, in lecturing and supporting people. That gives me happiness when I'm supporting people, when I'm supporting students, because I learned the skills when I came to UK 20 years ago. Before that as well, I was in high profile jobs, I was in the business. I got experience in FMCG, insurance, export import, and a couple of other things as well. But when I came to UK, I had no idea what to do. I was, again, same like most of you guys. I was working with several different places. I worked with Manchester United. I worked with Odeon Cinemas. I worked at several different places as well. But I realized, look, this is not why I am here. We have spent a lot of money. We came to UK and we need to grow. We need to do something. And that is where I chose my ikigai, that, okay, now this is something I'm passionate about. And I got the skills, and I it will highly likely to pay me, and the world need it. So that skill was teaching. I was good in training. I was delivering training in India, back in India as well. And at the same time, because I wasn't fit for the UK market, so I did learn more. Did the MSc degree, then I did PhD to get into teaching, to learn more about communication and all that. So I learned those skills, and I enhanced that 3 to maybe 8 or 9. I'm not perfect. I'm not 10 yet. Okay. I'm still learning how to communicate with people, how to communicate with the student, how to communicate in the work environment. So this is the idea. When you put all these things in your domain, you can say, okay, learning communication may be your ikigai, that you want to learn communication, and that is the most important skill. Maybe learning data analytics, that is your ikigai, that you wake up early, that, okay, today I'm going to learn data analysis, today I'm going to go for the lecture. That could be your ikigai as well. Today I want to learn about logistics, I want to learn about operation. Based on your dream career, what you're thinking about, that this is my dream career and this is what I need to learn. So these are the ideas. If you got your ikigai, I have already given you a link to the sheet. You can download the sheet from there. And if you have your ikigai, then you can set your goals. Okay, it's much more easy, because you need to learn about communication, how good you are about communication, and you can set your goals very easily. So that is what happened. Now, goal setting is important. Once we know, okay, this is the dream job. And how do you know about dream job? I would say the visualizing technique, the 2 minute visualization, if you do that again and again and again, you will know what is your dream job. If you try doing it every morning, as soon as you wake up, I'm not saying you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, as soon as you wake up and you're still in the bed, your mind is in alpha state at that time. What do we call it? Alpha state, which is most your body and mind, which is unconscious mind, is connected with your body and the energy around you. At that time, when your mind is in alpha state, normally it's very good if that time is about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. If late, still your mind will be in alpha point. So what happened? Your mind, when you think about it, when you visualize, that create the reality. We will talk about it in much more detail in the forthcoming workshop, how our mind work and how you can manifest thing in your life through the visualization technique. But right now, I'm going to give you another technique. How can you visualize in much better way? So first technique, just visualize for 2 3 minutes. What is your dream job? What you want to do? When you are visualizing, one of couple of most important things are, think about what you want to do, your future. You are sitting in an office. You also try to hear the audio that somebody is coming to you and saying, hey, Prasanna, you got promoted today, your salary is increased by threefold, you got we are giving you sponsorship now. So if you hear the audio as well, it should be colorful. You are sitting there, you're doing something, and visualize your dream job, what is happening. So that is the visualizing technique. The mind is in alpha state early morning, as soon as you wake up. Okay, that is going to be really good, and that will give you much better idea about how better you can do in your life, and what are your goals. Once you keep visualizing, go back to your ikigai sheet and fill it again. Every week, go back and fill it again and see, have you learned something? Is it your ikigai or something had changed during that week? Maybe you are attending lecture. You know what? That's what happens. When you're attending lecture, after one module, you go to another module. When you were attending first module, you say, oh, this is the right profession for me. But when you attend the second module, then you say, oh, no, not that one. This is the right profession for me. So your ikigai keep changing. So whenever you think that you need to do, at least I recommend within 10 to 15 days, go back to the ikigai sheet. Don't look at the old one, and do the scoring again, and you will understand that okay, this is what you need to do, and that will give you the opportunity to understand what you need to learn further. So that is the important thing. Now if you go back, if you provide, it will provide you direction and focus, and it will motivate you to take actions as well. For that, once you know that okay, you need to learn communication, you need to learn data analysis, then you can come up with a smart goals, smart goal framework. And if you are a student, most of you know about what are smart goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So if you come up with that plan, look, planning is important. Like you have planned when you were coming to UK, you must have planned something. Okay, oh, I can only work 20 hours in the UK as a student, um, or as a dependent. I can work full time. The minimum wage is like 11 pounds something, or 10 pounds something, whatever it is. Let's say 11 pound, 20 hours, 11 pound, I can earn that much per week, and that is how my expenses will be. People do those excel sheet and everything. Okay, how much money you have in hand, how long will you survive. So you must have done some planning, so which means you know at least the basic planning. And in that as well, the basic planning is needed. So, but that need to be specific, that you need to learn digital media, you need to learn data analysis, you need to learn communication. And once you have that, you need to understand how you are going to measure that. Just watching a YouTube video is not learning. Learning is something when you make notes, you try to understand, and you apply it in practical scenarios. Okay, in practical scenarios. For example, let's suppose I'm learning communication. I'm learning how to talk to somebody, and if I don't apply, I'm reading books. If I don't apply to practical situations when I'm talking to somebody, then it is not going to work, because that is not learning. So achievable, that need to be achievable, that you can achieve that goal. Don't come up with a goal that by the end of February, you should be working as a general manager of an organization. Why? Because I'm visualizing, I got the ikigai, I got the goals. Now I should be general manager. No, that is not achievable. Achievable should be that what you can actually achieve. Be honest when you are coming up with that. You can achieve that. Okay, you can learn at least one skill by the end of February. You can learn at least, you can read at least one or two books by the end of February. It will be slow process, but over here in these workshops, I'm going to give you how to make it 10 times faster, much quicker, because you don't have time. Even after, if you are doing a your degree program, if you are doing MSc, you got 1 year for MSc, and after that, post study work visa for 2 years. 3 years is nothing. Within 3 years, if you want to settle in the UK, you need to be very, very quick, very, very fast. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So these need to be measurable, achievable. And with these workshop, what we have started, that is just to give you the ideas, just to give you the practical advice. How can you make it 10 times faster? So achievable, relevant. It should be relevant to your ikigai, what you want to learn. It should be relevant to your dream career, what you want to do. And time bound. Give time frame. Within 10 days, I want to learn this. Within 15 days, I want to learn this. Within 16 days, I'm going to do this. 1 month, 2 months. So give a time bound. And remember, you only got 3 years. And I believe many of you already spent maybe 6 months or 1 year over here. So you don't have much time. And the time flies over here. You already know that. Time bound. Then I give you another technique. what you need to do is, again, is a visualization technique, but is much better than the first one you have done. Now, I need you to close your eyes for 1 minute and think about what you are going to do in next 6 months based on your dream profession, based on your dream career. Now, how that is going to work? Now, let's suppose you have three different screens, TV screens in front of you. One, two, three, like these one. Three screens in front of you. In the first screen, you close your eyes, again take a deep breath, focus on your forehead, on your third eye, and think about what I am today, what you are doing today. I don't have finances, I don't have. You visualize, you see that in your TV. You don't have to speak. You see, visualize that in that screen. So the first screen, what are you today? In the second screen, what actions you are taking to achieve your dream career. And in the third one, how you are feeling when you achieve it. Okay, now let me give you an example. Let's suppose my uh, my goal is to reduce weight. Okay, I want to reduce weight. I'm maybe like 200 kg or whatever, maybe 50 stones or whatever. I want to reduce weight. So I see myself that I'm standing and I gain a lot of weight. I'm visualizing myself. And on the second screen, in the first screen, what I am today, how I look today. In the second screen, I see myself, I'm in the gym, I'm running, I'm doing treadmill, I'm doing weights, I'm doing running outside, I'm doing some exercises. And on the third one, I see myself that I have already lost the weight, how happy I am. Everybody is praising, everybody is saying, oh, how did you do that, Mandeep? It's really good. That is what you have to visualize in those three screens. Now, once you do that, that is to achieve the goal, that is to clarify the goal and to make sure your goals are there. These techniques are not made by me. These techniques are the part of several people who have already given the literature, written the literature, who have did the research, and that has been in the ancient books as well. So these visualization techniques that comes through. Sometimes you need to meditate as well. If you just do 5 minute meditation in the morning when your mind is in alpha state, like I already said, as soon as you wake up, you do like 2 3 minutes meditation, visualize, and you will achieve the goal. That will make your goal to achieve much faster. Don't anything you want to achieve, but don't try to think about somebody else's girlfriend that she can be your girlfriend. That's not a goal. The goal is your dream goal, what you want to achieve, what you want to do in your life. You want finances, try to visualize about finances. How will you achieve it? Just thinking about something, it doesn't mean that you will get it. You need to take action as well, and for that you need specific goals. Okay, now there are some barriers as well. Even though you think about something, even though you visualize, even though you do your ikigai, at the same time there are many barriers. That could be, first, the cultural and communication barrier. When you are coming from your home countries, you come to the UK, there is always barrier of culture and communication. The second one is lack of work experience in the UK. For that, you can go for any job. You can work as a volunteer as well in any organization. You can go for McDonald's or off license or whatever. At least, you have your national insurance number. At least you have some experience. At least some money is coming in. But at the same time, you focus on your goals as well, that one day you need to achieve your dream job. Because I know it is really disheartening when people coming to UK spend a lot of money on their studies, on other expenses, and it's massive. It's not that easy. It looks easy when we were in back home, but it's not that easy over here. We all understand that. It's really disheartening to see the numbers. If you look at the numbers, how many people, how many students are coming to UK and how many students are going back, those numbers are massive. The recent numbers are about 50 to 60% people are going back, even though the people who were here since last 4 to 5 years, they are going back as well. Why? Because they didn't achieve it. They didn't got the dream job. They wasn't happy. They were working at Tesco, they were working at Sainsbury's. I'm not saying these are bad companies. It depends on where you're working, at which position. So they were working at different places, but they didn't get the dream job. If you are not happy, your life have no value. So you need to be happy. Whatever you do, that has to be your dream job. And that is why we talked about ikigai today. Now, the lack of UK work experience, then you got networking challenge. You don't know who to ask the question. Sometimes we just ask questions within our friend circle, and the people, remember that the people in your friend circle, they are also fresh in the UK as well, so they don't have the right answer sometimes. Confidence related issue, you don't have confidence to go to people like who are already experienced, already skilled. Confidence related issues. Now, the one of the most important, or one of the foremost problem is, which we call is procrastination. Is pro What procrastination mean? Procrastination means that we are saying, I don't want to do it today, I'll do it later on, I'll do it tomorrow. Procrastination means delaying something, delaying your goals, delaying what is important for you. So, as an example, uh, any one of you, let's say the last message was from Sampath. Let's say Sampath. Sampath had a goal that, okay, he wants to be a data analysis expert. And he knows that he got a lecture tomorrow morning. And for that, for the lecture, he need to prepare for it. And also, he got an exam tomorrow afternoon to that will give him skills to learn about data analysis, and that will certify that you are a good data analyst as well. So what happened? That is tomorrow, the lecture and an exam. But today he is working. When he went home, he was thinking that, okay, I'm going to, while he was walking towards home, he was thinking that I'm going to quickly have a quick bite, maybe a quick snack, and I will just go open the book and I will study because I got an exam tomorrow, but at the same time I got a lecture tomorrow, but and I won't be able to study after that. So tonight I'm going to prepare for the exam, and gonna haven't prepared the exam for the exam yet. So what happened when you are going, when you delay the things? He delayed the things for the last minute. When you delay the things, he is going home from the work. He got work fatigue, that he's tired as well. As soon as he reach home after eating something, he get more tired because he had to cook and then eat. He got more tired, and as soon as he opened the book, the person next door, he put up the music, and then he came to know, Sampath came to know that they got a party going on, and then the music was too loud. Sampath they could not focus in the book and keep thinking that, okay, what is going on, what is, like, why this guy didn't invited me? They must be having some good time, they must be having some jokes and laughter, and they must be having some drinks as well. So his mind is diverted there, which is that delaying and delaying what he need to do. That is what we call is procrastination. And that's what happened in our own, in our life. We plan for something, but when we go to university, or when we go somewhere else, when we meet friends, we suddenly make another plan. Oh, let's go for a movie, or let's go for here, or let's go there. So that is procrastination. We keep delaying what is important for us, and we need to think about those, that, okay, if our life is planned, if our we are focused on, we need to achieve our dream job first, because we came from home country to here to achieve our dream job. If we don't, then it will be a problem. Our parents have spent a lot of money, we have spent a lot of money, maybe you took loan or whatever. If you have focus, I'm not saying don't go for entertainment, but plan for it. Okay, Every day, 2 hour, 3 hour for entertainment. Every day, every week, I'm going to go for a cricket match. Every week, I'm going to watch football. That is fine. But when you have planned for something, do not delay. Otherwise, procrastination could be a big problem. Now, overcoming barrier could be, for just for examples, the improve communication, that you need to improve the communication. It could be upskill with online courses. Most of us, people who are having a degree program, they can go for LinkedIn kind of courses. They can go for the jobs, the professional network on LinkedIn and all that. So that could be some overcoming barrier, and this is what we will talk about in the next workshop. In mainly when we talk about the CVs, how to write your CV, what language you should write in your CV, how to prepare for the interviews and all that. So that will be next workshop, which will talk about how to research your job roles, how to go for research your job roles. So when we are confused, when we don't know what is going to happen, we don't know what job roles we should apply for, we just randomly throwing our CV like you are the only person in the world that everybody will like your CV. No, don't throw your CV randomly. Don't apply 10 jobs every day. You don't need to. If you focus on what we are talking about here, within couple of months, I would say guaranteed you will end up in a decent job. Couple of months, not more than that. Couple of months means 60 days maximum. Update your CV. I think it's a very big commitment, 60 days. But I'm sure that you guys can get it within 60 days. Update your CV based on the UK standard. This is what we are going to talk about in next workshop. Connect with the profession in your field, how to do it, and how to apply for the job strategically. To get shortlisted, that is the main thing. To get shortlisted, it is important that you know how to apply for the job. So these all things we will talk about in the next workshop. Now, just think about something that, and write it down. Don't no need to tell me. Write it down that what you are going to do in next 7 days. That is one of the step that will lead to significant result in next 7 days. What you are going to do, I would suggest again that you visualize your dream career every day, set the career goals every day, and identify and try to remove the obstacles. Procrastination is one of the biggest one. Take the first action step within the week. So visualizing the dream career every day will boost your morale, it will boost your understanding and boost your clarity that this is what you need to do. Setting career goals with while using ikigai, the sheet I have already given you in the chat box. There is a link, and you can identify and remove obstacles when you know, okay, these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like, but for this particular job, I want to learn this. Obstacles, through while thinking about procrastination, you can identify the obstacles. So this is maybe the Netflix, maybe the torrent site, maybe where you're watching movies. That could be obstacles for you. Maybe YouTube could be an obstacle for you as well. And then take the first action. Okay, this is the first action I'm taking this week. Another action I'm going to give you, that you should uh, join the next workshop, which is going to be on 16th of February, where we will talk about how to write your CV, and I'm going to show you live. If this is the job and this is your CV, how to match your CV with the job. Okay, I'm going to show you live what to look into the job profile and what should you add in your CV. So So gonna write my CV, learning from AI technology, understanding my strength, gonna stay away from social media. Okay, that's good, Prasanna. Good to know. Um, yeah, that could be these things. Social media is one of the another problem. So what we are going to do in the next workshop. So we are going to share the link for next workshop now. We got Prasanna and Pavitra here, who had helped me to come up with this workshop, who had helped me to come up with the content of this workshop, and also helping me for the next workshop as well. They are working as volunteers. So, guys, I would like to thank Prasanna and Pavitra before we go ahead and talk about other things. So, the link is just given for the Prasanna. Can you please share the link for Eventbrite? Now, you will have a code for a free seat in the next workshop, and I got only 25 free seats for the next one. So the code will be shared in a minute. So you can go and share the code. You can go and use the code on Eventbrite to buy a free ticket. Otherwise, for the next one, it is going to be £10. So, guys, Prasanna, could you please share the Eventbrite? Yeah, you
Yeah,
please
I
share.
shared Mandeep. I shared both the Eventbrite link and the code for the free tickets.
No, no, that's not the Eventbrite one. That's my website one. The
Mhm.
code is for for Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Okay, and guys, we would like you to join our social media, because that is where you will be getting codes of any promotions or any updates on your new workshops on what's coming up. So we got these social media links, and this is the WhatsApp link where you can join for codes and for the promotion. At the same time, the Eventbrite link for the next workshop uh, is going to happen, and you can use the code that is valid for 24 hours only. The code is Dream Career 1 to get this ticket for free. Dream Career 1, I'm writing the code again. So please go and book it now. Otherwise, it's just 25 seats available, which is for free. Now, uh, I would like to thank you all, but at the same time, before you go, I would like to ask for your feedback.